Oh,
All right.
We got it. Why don't you give me a chicken over here? All right. Who wants to do the intro?
How do we want to start this off here?
Who's doing the intro? I can do it.
Go for it.
go for it.
All right. Welcome to Sports Society, or whatever. If this is our own podcast, this is our own podcast. We may be filling in for Andrew Faust today. We may not. He's pretty sick right now. But this week's episode. So we're gonna go over the Eastern Conference Finals recap. We're gonna recap Game 1 of the NBA Finals. We're gonna go ahead and give our predictions for the finals here. I think we all can have the same thoughts on the finals here, but maybe we can do like a little beer snake draft at the end. I don't know if Faust doesn't want that in his podcast, we can have him cut it out. But I'm thinking we do a beer snake draft at the end. So let's just get right into it. Luke's the one who knows ball the most. So Luke, what happened to the Celtics, man? What happened to the Celtics?
I think they just crumbled. I feel like they were the better team, but they were
100%.
just way too inconsistent. Jaylen Brown was not great.
They could not close out those games, man. It was that's really what it came down to. If they could close out game 1 or 2, they'd be playing the Nuggets in the finals right now.
Yeah, and I think they'd be a way better matchup for the Nuggets than the Heat are.
100%. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the other thing is, the Heat role players just went off in that series. Like, that's probably the biggest step up I've ever seen from multiple role players in a series in all of my basketball watching history. Tyler's got some stats.
I do.
I know he.
So I assume you're talking about Caleb Martin here.
Caleb Martin and Gabe Vincent too, and even
Vincent,
what's
yep.
Haywood Highsmith was kind of going off too a little bit.
But Caleb Martin, wow, just wow, 135 points that series. Only person on the Heat with more points than him, Jimmy Butler, which is, you assume that's going to happen. Your star player.
I wouldn't have thought that coming in the series. Caleb Martin, the second leading scorer for the Heat.
That's
absolutely
insane.
not.
And but we can put some respect on Tatum because at the end of the Eastern Conference Finals, obviously before the finals, Jason Tatum led in points for the whole playoffs.
He did
543 points, which is crazy because.
And I'm kind of glad that it. I mean, I didn't want the Celtics to lose. I am a Celtics fan, but I'm kind of glad it was on the heels of Jaylen Brown because Tatum would have gotten all the hate in the world if they would have lost and Jaylen Brown didn't have an absolute stinker of that game. Jaylen Brown was terrible, honestly, the whole series. Let's be honest. He underperformed the entire series, and even in the wins, he wasn't playing like Jaylen Brown. I think one or two of the games he might have played like Jaylen Brown, but that's your second team All NBA player, and he's putting up terrible efficiency. He's just hucking up shots. Like you can kind of blame a lot of the
was
series
really bad
on Jaylen Brown. There were a lot of times I was watching, especially in the fourth quarter, like they're only down 2, they're down single digits, or they're only up single digits, and he doesn't want to take any time off the clock. He doesn't want to run a play or anything. He's just hucking up a bad three, not running a play, not passing to his first team All NBA teammate Jason Tatum, who's already having 30 points on good efficiency for most of the series. And it just kind of felt like they collapsed in the fourth quarter. It was a lot of ISO ball. They weren't running enough plays or anything. They weren't getting Tatum the ball. And I don't know if part of that was because in game 2, Tatum kind of crumbled a little bit. He had a few turnovers, but they really needed to depend on Tatum more in the fourth quarter in their losses, and they really didn't.
I pretty much 100% agree with that. I think we can all agree that it was some lazy ball coming from Jaylen Brown the whole series.
Yeah, 100%.
He's expected to play a lot better than he did, and that's why he should get traded ASAP.
I was gonna say now the Celtics are in a tough position because he's eligible for like a $300 million contract.
I mean, but the thing is, like, I don't know if one bad series like should take him away from getting that contract because you got to think about what that does to the team, you know, and how hard it actually is to win an NBA Finals as well. You know, everything has to align perfectly. You got to have a perfectly healthy team. You can't have one of your players have a bad series like Jaylen Brown did. I mean, if Jaylen Brown has a good series, Celtics are in the finals right now, and they were my pick at the beginning of the playoffs to win the whole thing. So, I don't think you can really just blow up your team based off of one bad series. I think they just got to run it back next year, maybe get a few more perimeter defenders because the Heat role players were just shooting the lights out. I mean, props to them. They beat the Celtics fair and square. They just shot the lights out, and the Celtics didn't. Props to them. But we all knew coming into the series that the Celtics were the better team. But props to the Heat. They won, man.
They did deserve it. They outplayed Celtics. Even though it was all for nothing going against the Nuggets, obviously. It's kind of a waste of time. Maybe Celtics wanted an early vacation. But
Yeah.
all was well, I guess.
I think we gotta preview game one. I don't really think the Heat stand a chance against the Celtics and the Joker right there. I mean, triple double, 27-point triple double. I know there's probably going to be a couple games the Heat role players go off, but I got Nuggets in 6. I mean, you're going to put Bam on Jokic probably, and he's just going to dish it out, find the open guy, and he's going to hit a shot. We've seen that all playoffs with the Nuggets. They've probably been the most dominant team. They've barely lost any games all playoffs. They've lost 3 games all playoffs, and 2 of those games it took Devin Booker turning into freaking MJ.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't see a way the Nuggets lose the series. First NBA championship coming to Denver.
Oh yeah,
Nuggets in 6.
through.
Nuggets in 6.
Yeah, I also got Nuggets in 6. I think the Heat will steal a few because last night Caleb Martin had 3 points, 1 of 7 shooting. Max Strus shot 0 of 10 from 3. Those role players are not going to play like that every night.
Honestly, if I think it's a win for the Heat if they get to Game 6. I'll
I
be
kind of got
amazed if they
Nuggets
didn't
in
get swept
5.
in the finals.
I think it's
I
sweet.
I just think they're like Luke said. I mean, the role players aren't going to shoot 0 for and 1 for 7 all series. They're going to steal a couple games. Jimmy's going to go off in the fourth quarter a couple games, but the the Heat aren't winning any more than 2. I mean, honest.
Yeah.
And I mean, props to Jokic. I think he should have won MVP. I think Embiid got a pity MVP there. They really just didn't want to give Jokic the third MVP, which you got to give it to the best player. And obviously, it's been Jokic, especially after watching how Embiid collapsed when he literally just got a double team on him. When Jokic gets a double team on him, he dishes it out to the right guy or even just shoots over the people that are on him. I mean, Jokic is insane. He's the best player in the NBA right now. He's Finals MVP. I know. We're all Mizzou basketball fans. We wish it could be MPJ, but
PJ.
I don't think anyone besides Jokic is getting it unless we get Jamal Murray right here go off for 52 2 or 3 times. But
He did have
that's not happening.
26, 10, and 5 last night.
But then you had your Jokic with your 27-point triple double. So Jokic is going to get his boards. He's going to get his assists. He doesn't really care about the points, but he takes them when he can get them, and that's what makes him the best player in the NBA. Is when he needs to, he can get those points at will. When he doesn't need to, he's doing everything else. Except for he's not the best defender, but defense doesn't really matter in the NBA these days. Apparently,
it really just sucks how Jamal Murray is just in Jokic's shadow. Because he put
Yeah, he's putting up crazy numbers this whole postseason.
but
Coming off an injury.
Joker's on the team.
yeah. Good story, man. Too. I mean, after he tore his ACL, I saw something saying he asked the coach if he was going to get traded. He thought he was going to get traded, and
Yeah, he
he
thought he
said,
was
"No,
done
we're
for.
sticking with you, man. We're sticking with you, man." And props to him coming back and playing amazing.
Well, we know how that's going to end.
Yep.
Denver champions. We have anything else we want to get into? Maybe on or off topic?
Oh, that's not crunching too loud for you. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Uh, that was pretty quick, and I know I wanted to debate something. Uh, it's about some guy, Michael Jordan, and people say he's better than LeBron. Never even
Facts.
heard of that guy. I'll make my argument. It's short and sweet. Just a little, break. It's a different game. They train harder nowadays. The game has changed. You put prime Jordan against prime LeBron, 21-0, 11-0. It don't matter.
Oh, but you can't judge the greatest player of all time based on one. Like
One
Kyrie
on
would
one is
freaking
such a bad
Kyrie would be the greatest player of all time
No,
if you
but
judge it off one one. Come on.
I'm just
or
saying the game has
KD.
changed so much that it's just like
That's why it's hard to compare eras.
exactly.
It's so hard to compare eras, but like I've never seen a player get praised so much for losing. Like LeBron gets praised so much, and what he did with the Cavs was great. I mean, he led those teams to championships. He led Cleveland to a championship, but he's what? Is he 4 for 10? 4 for 10, am I right there? In the finals?
But
Yeah.
also, he's running a marathon. It's not a sprint. He's 38 years old, putting up better numbers than when he was 28 years old. He's gonna be 48
Hey,
soon, and he's
if
gonna make it to
if
the finals.
if LeBron gets a fifth ring and it's not with some super team BS like he signs with freaking Celtics or
Hey,
Nuggets or
he's
something.
going wherever
If
Bronny
he
goes. He's gonna get a
if
ring there.
he if he's the best player
Ring with the
on
Pistons.
another championship team, I will say he's better. He's better than MJ. But right now, I still got MJ ahead of him. I mean, he was just a dog, man. And like, you can't say he didn't have the competition because he was playing Steve Nash, Charles Barkley, John Stockton, Karl Malone. I mean, he had the competition in the finals. Like, and 6 for 6. I don't think we'll see anyone else do that ever. I don't know. Maybe Jokic. Jokic can do it maybe, but that's still a long ways away. He's still got to get his first ring here in 6. But Luke, anything you'd like to say about this here?
I also think MJ could have a few more rings if the management wasn't so bad. Because they fired Phil Jackson when that whole team probably would have liked to run it back, maybe go for a seventh ring. MJ's dad doesn't die and he goes play baseball. Could have won another ring those 2 years.
Maybe
Maybe.
it's
Not a what
theoretical.
if, but
I also
MJ's
gotta
career
add,
was short and sweet. LeBron was like it's like a long train wreck. There's some good parts. There's some good parts, but a lot of it is bad. If you win less than 50% of your finals, I don't know if I can call you the GOAT.
I just want to add. I'm not sure when it changed, but back in the day, the finals were recorded. People weren't even watching live because basketball wasn't a popular sport among people. Now you got everybody who's hungry, who wants to be in the NBA. Everybody watches the NBA now. It's such a bigger game. More people, a lot better players, a lot more
you don't think
competition.
people watched it back then?
What?
You don't think people watched the
No,
basketball
people
back
watched it, but like it wasn't as popular in the game. Like the NBA finals, I couldn't tell you a year, but definitely like the 80s were recorded and put on like 4 hours after it happened, which is crazy.
Are you saying it's rigged?
No, but it wasn't popular, so they didn't put it on live TV. And
Hmm.
not many people wanted to be in the NBA because basketball wasn't a popular sport.
I mean, they're definitely different games. It's pretty hard to compare, but I mean, when you start comparing different eras and just getting into all this nonsense, like you really try, you can make an argument that Larry Bird's the GOAT.
He is.
Whenever you start comparing all
then?
these different eras and everything, you can make Magic, Bird. You can argue Wilt's the GOAT. You can argue Bill Russell's the GOAT. 11 rings, but
Jerry West.
I don't know. You can't really take the different era into you got to kind of take that with a little bit of a grain of salt.
I do.
Except for Wilt and Bill Russell, they're playing against plumbers, man. Like, come on.
They got day jobs.
60s.
I gotta say something. Can we all agree that the NBA is so soft now?
Oh yeah,
Unbelievable.
Compared to the 80s and 90s, 100%.
Oh my god.
That's another thing you gotta you can kind of take into consideration, but a little bit with a grain of salt. Like the amount of freaking times I've seen LeBron drive, not even get touched, and they call it a foul.
Oh.
It's ridiculous, man. I mean, how many of those points in his all-time leading scorer are from him driving and missing a freaking layup, and they're just like, "Oh, it's LeBron. I guess we got to call a foul." I mean,
And the technical fouls now are so bad.
It's embarrassing.
you look at someone the wrong way and it's a tech. Like, what is this, man? This is just
Yeah, fire
ridiculous.
Scott Foster.
They need to just
he's terrible.
Give all the refs
He's
and
terrible.
start over.
Chris Paul's a goat.
Maybe go to robotic refs.
They might do it in the MLB.
Exactly. Maybe they'll learn something.
You guys want to get into a little MLB discussion at all?
What do you think, Luke?
I don't know anything about baseball.
We can just talk about Jordan Walker a lot.
Jordan Walker, he got a hit today. Again, he's still rolling the ball over, 2 groundouts. I didn't see the last out. I was at my sister's graduation. But that Cardinals bullpen is just terrible, man.
I saw we were up 5-0, and then we lost.
Jack Flaherty, 5 and 1/3 inning of one run ball, sorry, and give it to the bullpen, and they just let up 6 runs. That can't happen if you want to win ball games.
Apparently, if Cardinals win ball games, starters got to go at least 8.5 innings.
That's what it seems like these days. I mean, it's just kind of sad. I'm thinking, this might be a little bit of a hot take here, but Rangers World Series, book it. Book it. That's my hot take. Whoops.
I mean, beginning of the season, I was like, man, these guys are playing some ball. I haven't really followed along with them too much, so I'm not going to say it's not possible. But I'd like
the AL is stacked, man, but calling it right now. Rangers D-backs World Series.
I could see the D-backs.
Just shock the world. It's happening. Cardinals dug themselves into too big of a hole. I don't even know if they're going to make the playoffs. They could end the year best team in the MLB, hottest team in the MLB, but they still might not make it. At one point they're 14 games under 500.
They just need a lot to go right for them. Which ain't gonna happen.
Yep. Yeah.
Who is the best team? Aren't the Rays really good?
Rays are really good. Rangers are super good right now.
What are the Rays?
Yankees pretty good.
Or something crazy.
Something like that. Something crazy. I see the Yankees making a run here too.
You see,
Judge is having a better year than he did last year at this point. It's crazy. Goldschmidt's doing real good too. We might have repeat MVPs.
It's just amazing. Look at the Padres over there. You look at the roster, you think that's a top 10 team. No.
They're under 500, aren't they?
Yeah, terrible. Absolutely terrible.
It's a weird year in the MLB. We'll say that. It is only June. It's a long season. Season ends in October, but it's been weird so far. It's been a weird year, man.
Tatis is back, isn't he?
Tatis, yeah, he's back. He's playing pretty decent, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We want to have our Stanley Cup prediction?
Panthers, obviously.
They've been so hot, man. I don't think anyone can beat them.
The St. Louis.
Has that started yet?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Kachuk, I mean, I don't mind either team that wins it because I'd like to see Petro and Barbie get another ring. But if Kachuk gets a ring, that's what I want to see. But Petro and Barbie get another ring, I don't mind.
I heard if Vegas wins it, there's a certain gentleman's club that's going to give away.
I saw that.
The Golden Knights.
Yeah, that'll be pretty funny. That'll be pretty good. Oh man. Oh man.
Well, Panthers
Yeah,
win. That's settled.
I've honestly got a Panthers sweep. I mean, they've just been on fire, man.
I don't
They've
know.
been on fire.
I feel
I
like
mean, the Knights are good, but the Panthers are freaking rolling. They've swept their last two opponents, haven't or they didn't sweep the Leafs, but almost did. Almost did. They've lost like one game in the last month, I swear.
yeah, but that train's got to run out of steam at some point. I do still think they're gonna win the cup. It ain't gonna be in 4 though. Maybe 6. Maybe 5.
Maximum 6. Maximum 6. I'll meet you in the middle at 5. I'll meet you in the middle at 5. Panthers and 5. What do you think, Luke?
Solid.
Solid, solid. You want to talk about what's going on this weekend?
Oh, how Chase Elliott got suspended this weekend?
That's ridiculous.
That had me
It's
absolutely hornswoggled.
it's racing.
I can't
It's
lie.
racing, man.
Hornswoggled.
It's racing, man. I mean, if you're gonna suspend Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain should have been suspended 2 months ago.
For
I
multiple
mean, come on.
races.
What did he do?
He wrecked someone. I mean, like
Okay,
could have
you look
done it
at the
on purpose, could have not. It's like wishy washy, you know. Free meeting, 1 to 10 minutes. What the hell?
You don't have pro Zoom.
oh,
We got we gotta wrap this up soon, boys.
we got plenty of
But
time. We got plenty of time.
I got William Byron winning the
I
race
got
this weekend.
I got Bubba Wallace coming in last, getting wrecked on lap 6. Lap 6 of
Yeah.
wreck.
What do you think, Luke?
I know nothing about that.
Luke, you seem like
All
Kyle
right.
Busch fan.
A what fan?
Kyle Busch.
Nah. Just based off what I've heard.
Okay.
Y'all wanna take this into a beer snake draft?
Why not? Why not?
All right. Who gets first pick?
I don't want first pick.
Luke, wanna rock, paper, scissors? On shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I get first pick. All right. Should we just do 3 rounds? I feel like 3 rounds is enough.
Okay.
First overall pick, Apple.
Of course.
Best. It's the best. The best. Wait, who gets second pick?
Luke does.
All right.
Luke.
I'm gonna take a golden light.
Oh, damn it. Tyler.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Bud Select.
Oh,
You
on.
can.
All right, Tyler, you get another pick back to back.
And right after Bud Select. Should I do it? Coors Light. I got
Coors. All right. What do you think, Luke?
I'm not really a beer drinker, but let's see. What was your first one, Tyler?
Bud Select.
I'll go Bush Light then.
Come on, man. All right. Kind of had a lot of options stricken from me, unfortunately. I guess my pick, first one would be Michelob Ultra. Pretty solid. This is my last pick here. I have Apple. I have Michelob Ultra. I wanted Golden. That was a good sleeper pick. I already picked Bud Select, and we gotta see who wins this one here at the end of this. Do I pull the trigger?
No, don't. I know what you're gonna do. Don't do it.
What?
Don't do it.
I only have one on my mind, so don't say it.
Give me a Yingling.
Ah,
Give me a Yingling.
that's right. I got a backup.
I'm gonna go without even trying it, just based on what I've heard. I'm gonna go peach.
You're crazy.
You can't pick a beer you haven't tried, man.
That's absurd,
disqualified.
dude. That is
That's
absurd.
disqualified.
I'll probably try it tomorrow.
Well, give us the opinion tomorrow. You can't
Yeah.
give it to it now.
Pod's right now.
Nope. All right. Well, I mean, Somebody had to say it. We all know what I'm gonna say. Modelo.
Oh, that's good. That's
You feel
good.
me?
Wait. Let's do. We could probably do 5 rounds, maybe four. Four. Let's do four. Let's do four.
Won't hurt
Squeeze it
me.
in. Squeeze it in. All right, Tyler, what's your next pick?
I wasn't really ready, but
I wasn't ready.
Dude, I honestly should take Modelo over Yangling. I'm being honest.
I'm gonna go with. Let me think. Okay. Okay. So hard to say. I'm just gonna back it up. Back it up with Corona.
That's what I was
Not
gonna
bad.
say.
Yeah.
The only beer I really know, I'm gonna say a Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
That's kind of crazy. That's
I
kind of
gotta
I don't really drink beer like that.
I gotta think about this for a second here. Ooh. Man, this. You know what? Give me Sammy Adams. Those are pretty good. You ever had a Samuel Adams?
Not that I can remember. I'm surprised you didn't
I've never
slide
had
this in
one.
there, Gabe.
You didn't? You surprised at what?
Didn't slide a certain one in there. It's got
Modelo
some
Negro?
history. Some what?
What'd you think I was sliding in there?
Some Paps.
Nah, I can't. I can't, man. You gotta respect the history, but dude, it's not good. It's not good, bro.
Is that what you have right
Oh
now?
my gosh. I can't believe I forgot one. Luke, you're up though.
Wait,
Oh,
no.
five?
No, I gotta
Oh
have
yeah,
one
yeah,
more
that's
pick.
right. My
I have
bad.
one more pick.
That's right.
I can't even name another one.
Give me
Man,
a
I got a
Dos
sleeper.
Equis.
Dos
Give me a
Equis.
Dos Equis. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I might have won this. I got Baffle, Michelob, Yingling, Sammy Adams, Dos Equis.
I don't know, man. I've got the most slept on one coming up because Luke don't
All
have.
right, Luke, what do you got?
I don't hold on.
He's
I
looking
don't.
up beers right now. Oh my
Luke,
god.
Luke,
Yeah,
if you just take mine, I'm gonna be pissed, man.
I don't know.
He's gonna say root beer, dude. Root beer, no. Root beer.
Give me some mug, man.
I don't even know these.
We only got 3 minutes, Luke. You can say whatever you want, man.
Luke,
Heineken?
sleepover.
Luke, Gabe just said that, man. Or
Oh,
wait, no, you didn't.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Get
Dos
those
Equis.
Equis. Heineken has some sick commercials. Can't lie.
I'll go with that then.
All right. This might just make mine the best. Miller High Life. Give it to me. Give it to me. The champagne of
All
beer.
right. We're gonna have to get the graphic out for Sports Society after this one.
Yep.
I think that was a successful pod. If we were filling in, hope we did a good job, boys. Heard from Gabe, Luke, and Tyler. Anything you boys would like to say before we end it here?
Just thank you for having me.
Great opportunity.
Had such a good
Yeah,
time.
hey, Mr. Faust, anytime.
We might have to do this whole thing again
You might have to.
with them
We
on it.
might, we might.
We could be the new talents on the Sports Society podcast.
If Faust makes us do it again, just post our own.
Yeah.
Got to. All right.
I guess I'll end her here.
Stop the recording.
Oh yeah.